All right, guys, we're just wrapping it up for the day. We're on a job site where we've been running some 3-inch schedule 40. Yes, it's all welded, new pumps, new mixing valves. Besides that, today is a very special day. There's a special delivery arriving, so we're gonna head home and see what this delivery is. Let's go. You guys know that for the last year, slightly over a year, I was running the all-black Crestliner Commander 2050. That boat has found a new home, and as a result, the replacement arrives today. As mentioned earlier, I've been waiting a little while, but everything is finally ready, so we're gonna head to the location where I've been told it's going to be dropped off, and we can immediately put it in the water and see what it has. So again, super excited. Let's go. I'm gonna go get changed, and we're gonna go and wait for the delivery to arrive. So I'm here at the meeting location. It is 29 degrees Celsius, hot day after a long day at work, and still no sign of this delivery. So I guess it's time to practice some patience. Nothing else I could really do. We'll see when it arrives. I just see it turning in here. Oh, here it is, here it is. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, here it is. The all-new 2025 Crestliner 2050 Commander from Extreme Marine London. Now, this thing does have the 15 horsepower Pro Kicker and the all-new 200 horsepower Mercury Pro XS. The previous Commander had the 200 horsepower Mercury V6. This is a V8. So, yeah, we're gonna take the cover off and put it in the water. Unbelievable. Gorgeous red color. Oh my goodness. Like any new Crestliner, comes the new travel cover. This thing is slick. All of the clips go into this rail right here, making it ideal for travel, even storage. Fits like an absolute glove. I have to take this off anyways. What a beautiful cover. There you go. All right, we're gonna do the other side and unveil the inside of this boat. Whew. I'm sure it comes with a new top as well for colder months. They're so easy to put on and off, these covers, but especially when traveling, you don't want to have salt, road grime, and yeah, these travel covers are absolutely beautiful. The way they connect into this rail, snap into place. At this point, you guys know I've had quite a few different boats. And yeah, this cover is by far the easiest one that I've had to deal with in regards to taking on and off. Very quick, seamless, absolutely beautiful. Put this in here for now. We're gonna go to the back of the boat here. These basically act like a transom saver. They go on very quickly, easily, and takes a lot of the load from the hydraulics on the engine, on the outboard. Now that that's done, of course, always make sure that the boat plug is in place and the straps are off. Ton of storage, but of course a new boat comes with new bumpers, new dock ropes. I'll tell you guys, this never gets old, and anytime I'm launching a new rig, I always get a little nervous. So perfect front strap. All right. And we are ready to go. So I'm gonna reverse it. It's gonna be the first time this thing touches water. Let's go. So of course, it's got tilt steering. Helix. First time turning it on, and the Pro XS is another animal, so oh my goodness. It is super smooth. When it goes into gear, I mean, as mentioned earlier, guys, on my previous Crestliner Commander, it was the 200 horsepower V6. This is actually my first time running the 200 horsepower V8 Pro XS, and it just has such a nasty growl off the backside. It's quiet but aggressive at the same time. So. And you can see the amount of room this boat has. This is one of my favorites. You guys know I've been running the Crestliner Authority 2250 with the 400 horsepower Mercury Verado V10. That thing is an absolute monster. But the Commander has a special place for me on adventures just because of the size of the interior, the amount of space. You guys see, of course, this comes with the brand new Bimini top, the 12-inch screen at the back. Huge rod locker in the floor. The gunnels on this boat, I've never personally been on a boat that's as easily trailered as the Commander 2050 with the gunnel space that this thing has. Musky rods, trolling rods, any really big rods fit comfortably along the gunnels. We're gonna take it for its first rip, see what it has, how it compares to the V6 and other boats that you guys know I've ran over the years. So let's get to it. Just finished getting a little bit of drone footage. First time I get a chance to step on it. Now, of course, being a brand new rig, brand new Mercury 200 horsepower Pro XS, we will not be going hard. Of course, we have to properly complete the break-in period, but we can still see with it. Oh my God. 43 miles an hour, like, all right. My lovely wife is behind the camera right now, guys, and if you can see her face, it is shocked at the whole shot this thing has. Now, what do you think? It's a beauty. It's a beauty? Beauty. Is the Commander one of your favorite boats?
It's the only boat.
So you, again, you know I've had quite a few boats. Is the Commander your favorite boat that I've had, that I've ran?
Without a question, the Commander is the best on the Crestliner team.
You think so?
Without a question. In terms of capacity, storage, the availability and space for passengers, the functionality for family and fishing, nothing compares.
That's my lovely lady's point of view. Let's see if, let's see her shoot back when I actually punched a little bit. Let's do the whole shot once again. Of course, it's just me and her. And that beast of a 200 Pro XS, the whole shot is nasty and it's not even broken in yet. You ready? You might want to take a seat.
There's something swimming over there.
46 miles an hour like that. This thing is an absolute monster. How do you think it responds compared to the V6 200 horsepower on?
It's a lot more sensitive.
It's more sensitive, more responsive.
More responsive, and going out of neutral into gear, it's smoother.
You feel like it's smoother?
Yeah.
They were both very smooth. She's actually driven all of the Crestliners, including the 1750 Hawk, which is the smallest of the bunch, but yeah. For those of you that don't know, these bench seats are actually monster storage containers, really. I mean, you could put countless plain old tackle boxes. I usually keep some of my outerwear in one, mixed with life jackets at the bottom, tackle in the other one, and they're absolutely monstrous. So you could put a lot of tackle into those benches ultimately. But another thing that comes standard on any and every Commander is the bimini top. You guys know that although I am in Canada, I fish open water all year, and as soon as it's November, December, it can get very cold, very windy, and this rig handles it all. I'm gonna quickly remove the cover. Again, this is a brand new bimini, so it's as stiff as it's going to be. They usually get a little bit easier to put on with time, but let's put it on. And you can imagine how protected you can imagine how protected you are when you're underneath this cover, especially when the windows are up. So there's that. The next thing you want to do is just take this arm out, bend this into place, and there it is. Same thing on this side. Done. So there you have it, guys. I mean, totally protected, not only from the sun, if it were to rain, although we have all kinds of Gore-Tex and FXR rain gear these days. Add the rear enclosure, which is right here, and the side windows, and this thing becomes, it feels like you're in a submarine. Not only will it eat through 4 or 5 footers easily, but when it splashes, you're fully protected. And that's ultimately what makes the Commander our go-to rig at Blue Collar Angling for fishing open water in Canada 365 days a year. So I've gone over how to put the top on, the functionality of the top. Let's move to the bow. So, of course, the console is fully welded. This thing does not move an inch. We have a smaller storage container here. This is usually where I keep my jigs, some of my planer boards, a big live well, which has one of the oars in it currently. But you guys know from my videos, I like to catch big walleye, big pike, for anything that has to temporarily be put in a live well, that's big. This thing gets it done every time. It is aerated, so the fish stay nice and healthy. Up here, another storage compartment that goes all the way back to here. For those anglers that like to cast or jig from the bow of the boat, there is the arrangement for a casting chair. This boat does come with it. We removed it for the sake of this video. So lots of room for jigging rods, casting rods, trolling rods, musky rods. The huge compartments underneath the bench seats offer the most storage on this rig. But yeah, this thing is an absolute powerhouse. Look forward to seeing some of you guys on the road, on the water, maybe at some of the local tournaments. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Blue Collar Angling. As always, good luck and stay safe out there.